Hi DIY lovers, this is a beautiful rose flower and we're going to be teaching how to make it. Please keep watching. You're welcome to Sew Junkies. The first thing I'll do is to fold the fabric into two, and then I look for a very wide plate. This plate is like about 12 inches wide. So I place it on it and I just chopped it round. So the next thing is I'm going to cut it with my scissors, adding about half an inch when I'm cutting. So that half an inch is what I'm going to be using for seam allowance. So the next thing is I'm just going to sew it round, leaving a very small space where I can turn. After turning, I'll press and then I'll do a top stitching round it. You get. Now I'm done. You see, I cut 6 inches of these 6 inches by 6 yards. I cut it in 4 places, and then I just took 2 and sew on a gather. So you see how full it is. So if you don't want yours to be that full, you can reduce it, but for the purpose of this tutorial, that's exactly what I did. So I'll just take it over to the sewing machine, and then I'm just going to show you how I sewed it all round. I just sewed it all round. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like if this tutorial is making a whole lot of sense to you. So you see, I'm just arranging so that you see what it will look like by the time I'm done sewing. So just take yours to the sewing machine and then you just sew round. You see the way I placed it? That's how you take it to the sewing machine and just sew it round. You keep sewing. You keep sewing till you exhaust the entire tool. So that's what I'm showing you right here. I'm just sewing it round. It is so easy. The only part that gave me a little bit of stress was sewing that gather. You know, if you are manually sewing gather, it's really stressful, but if you have a gathering foot, you can use that. It will make your work a lot more easier, and if you are using electric sewing machine, it will also make your work a lot easier. You see, I'm just gathering and I'm just arranging the gathers and trying to use my hand to lay them flat so that it's not too bulky for the sewing machine to pass. So I'm just sewing it, and that's it about it. You just sew till the entire fabric is exhausted. It is such a beautiful DIY. It is such a beautiful and easy to make rose flower. This rose flower, you can add it to many of your sewing projects. It is not just your top, it is not just your dress. You can add it to your throw pillows, you can add it to your tote bags, you can use it for a whole lot of design, as creative as you can be. So you can even add it to your pants to add that Gen Z vibe to your pants. Like, you can get creative with this. So that's why I said I should really show you a video. I did a tutorial a while back, and you guys requested for me to show you how I made my fabric, my two rose flower, and this is the video that is showing you the exact thing I did. So you just keep sewing, like I said, till you exhaust the entire fabric. Just use your hand to guide, to arrange in case of bulkiness. Just try as much as possible not to sew on each other. Just give space as you are turning around the second time or the third time. You just keep creating covering up spaces, and you see that you have a smaller hole at the end of it all. So with that smaller hole, you can add a big button, you can add a design, you can add a stud at that opening if you like. You can just sew on the fabric. For this particular one, you did not see any space. I just sewed it till it was closed. So please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. We have a whole lot of tutorial that will be of utmost pleasure to you, for you to watch and for you to learn. Share with your soul group, like, comment, let us hear if you made this, if you encountered any problem along the way. It is really simple and it is really beautiful. You can hang it at one of the shoulder of your outfit. It can be boldly placed at the front of your dress like I did mine. So you can like, there's a whole lot of things you can do with it, and I would really like to hear what you do with it, what you are going to do with this. See how gorgeous it is. It's very beautiful. So please subscribe, like, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate your watching. See you soon. Bye.